G'day viewers, it's Peter from my Bonsai channel, and today I'm going to be talking to you about TubeBuddy. I've been using TubeBuddy for a while. TubeBuddy has a lot of features, but for today's feature I'm going to be concentrating on its keyword research. Now, keyword research is really important if you want to be found on YouTube. If you're not using the right keywords, people just won't find you. So you could be doing everything else right. You could be having fantastic thumbnails, your video could be beautiful, it could be really out there. But what's the point if they can't find you? This is where keywords come into it. And finding the right keywords can be hit and miss affair unless you've got the right tools. Originally I didn't have TubeBuddy, so it was just, finding the keywords by guesswork really. Hopefully this set of keywords will work, and most of the times it probably doesn't. So I've watched a few videos on how other people use TubeBuddy. The way I'm going to show you is a little bit different. I find it easier and more appealing for it to be done this way. Alright, so let's have a look. This is how I use TubeBuddy. Alright, so what we're looking at now is, I'm just on YouTube. There's my TubeBuddy link. TubeBuddy is an extension I use it on Chrome. You can use it on other browsers as well. What most people do is they go to Keyword Explorer and it'll come up with this thing. You type in your keyword, off you go. But for me, this is what I like to do. I like to play around with keywords. So this video is about TubeBuddy. So I'm going to be looking at finding the right words, the right keywords to get TubeBuddy. Sorry, I'll be looking for the right keywords to get my TubeBuddy video on its way. So okay, let's start with something. Okay, something simple. How to use for keywords. Okay, then when you enter, you will notice it will come up with the top videos, but on the right here it also shows you what your keywords are like, and it tells you a bit of an explanation there. So even though this keyword isn't very competitive, there's just not enough search volume to make it worth targeting. Okay, so if you'd gone with that to begin with, it would have been a waste of time. So I know with TubeBuddy's help that those keywords won't work. So it gives you examples down the bottom as well. So for example, if you click on that TubeBuddy keyword research, see what that comes up with. Alright, so that one's a bit better, 40 out of 100. And it says there isn't much competition for this keyword and enough search volume to make it a fair keyword to target. So that's better than the first one. So let's try something else. Does TubeBuddy result in more views? And what does that give us? It also shows, like I said before, it shows you the top videos for those keywords. But you would also notice that if, for example, you do go for those keywords, technically it should put you above these, because the keywords, if someone actually types in those exact keywords, and those keywords are what you've used for your video, you should come at the top or near the top of YouTube search. And you want to virtually be the first, half a dozen, because people don't scroll down that far. So you want to be at the first half dozen, I would say, at least. So that one's still not good enough. That's only 33 out of 100. So what else? We could do, let's try increasing views with TubeBuddy. Let's try that. Okay, that's poor. So it isn't really competitive, but just not enough search for that keyword. So it's telling you that that's not going to work. So we'll try something else. How about using TubeBuddy to get more views, because views is what we're all about, and that's what I use TubeBuddy for anyway. So let's try that for a search term. Wow, that one's good. It's giving me a 60 out of 100. So the search volume is fair. This keyword isn't too competitive and has enough search volume to make it worth targeting. So for me, that's good enough. I'll go with that. Now, what you could do is keyword stats. Okay, so most views 1 million, least views 770, keyword in titles. So most people don't have those keyword in titles. So if I put it in my title, it's going to be better for me. Well, that's the way I look at it anyway. I could be wrong. If I am, somebody please help me out here. So the other thing I would do while I'm in this screen is I would say click on this video. Is this a video? Okay, and just to have a look, this is something most people don't know. TubeBuddy also shows you the tags that the creators use in their YouTube video. So we'll pause that. And here's his tags. Okay, so I could use the exact same tags, and if I was going to do that, I would just copy that to a new tag list. I would call it, say, TubeBuddy. Okay, so that's all copied. So when I actually post my video online and I get to working out my tags, I can use the same tags that this guy uses to start me off, and then before actually going live, I could say edit it to suit my particular video. And that would help me, hopefully, getting to the top of the search engine as far as YouTube goes. As I've already said, I've used TubeBuddy before, and say for example, my Laughaholics. Okay, that my 2020 top 10 funny memes compilation. And if I go into search and go LOL funny memes, I'm down to number 3 there, which is pretty good, or 4. But if I use the exact same keyword, it'll put me way on top. There you go. Okay, not everybody will use the exact same keywords, but we could say cut out compilation, and I'm still on top. Another one of my Laughaholic videos, LOL Irish jokes. And I'm on number 2. So that's pretty good. The thing to remember is that TubeBuddy is an assistant tool to get you better views. What you have to realize is that it's going to be really hard to compete with the good, the top creators, because I believe personally that YouTube is already biased towards them. So they'll put their videos before yours because they think they're going to get more views that way anyway. So if you say, for example, I've picked